Hey everybody, it's me, Julia, and if you have been wondering how to use MindMe with the health survey to contact people through MindMe for Euphoria, then you've come to the right place because today I'm going to run through it and answer some questions if there are any, and hopefully give you a real good clear picture of what it is that I've done and some numbers and statistics along with that. So the first thing I'm going to do is just share my screen, and this is my MindMe account. This is my back office, and I am in what's called campaigns. So just so that you know, the very first thing that I did is I've actually set up it's under my account, under custom fields, I've actually set up questions that are the health survey questions. And those survey questions I actually got from another program that we did. But you really could make up any questions, right? So for your health survey, or for any kind of survey for that matter. So here are my questions. What are your health challenges? Are you open to health information? Do you work out? Have you heard of custom supplements? See these questions right here. And of course, I have some down here at the bottom that don't pertain at all to the health survey because they're for other programs that I'm doing. But just so that you know, you can put in whatever kind of custom field that you want, and you have the option, like in this one, it's called long text. So the person can just type in whatever answer they want versus a yes or a no or a multiple choice. So then what I did is I took those questions and I put those into mobile pages. Now I have two kinds of mobile pages. Number one is the health survey itself, and that page, I'm going to just show you what it looks like. I'm just going to type in the word survey and you'll be able to see what it looks like. It's kind of plain, kind of dressed down. I actually had a video at the top of the health survey first, and then I changed that so that now it's just questions, but you'll see it. It's coming up right now. And there it is. Okay. So what happens here is that I have a comment. We're working on a new project. We'd love your advice. Takes less than a minute. Then there's some information. Then there's the questions all the way down. And then they can either enter to win a prize or they can get their kit. They can select whichever one they want. And you can see here that I've had 735 views of that, and 510 times that was unique. So I've had a couple hundred times where people kind of came and went and came back again. So that's kind of cool. The other page that I set up for this is roughly the same page, kind of spun out 3 different ways. And basically I took some of the stories that were in the Experiencing Euphoria group, and let's see here, we had preview, and I took some of those and I did a screenshot from some of the comments here. There you go. And I put them out as stories. Okay, so this is called Jeff's story about high blood pressure. And I've created a button, get your kit fast. Okay. So it looks to me like actually I've had some people click on some of these. I'm surprised, but there you go. So it's kind of cool. All right. So I'm going to go back now to the campaign. So the way I set these up is as a campaign. What I did is I entered a list into MindMe as a list. This first one that you see right here was the very first time that I sent out the health survey. So the very first thing I did was send out the health survey. I'm going to click on that and show you what the stats are. So I sent out to roughly 1,000 people, 998 people. Of the 998 people, 7% opted out, and 7.7%, so nearly 8%, clicked the actual link, and 92% did not click the link. So what I do is I save both of those files, who clicked and who didn't click, so that I have the information. Here is my message that I sent out. Need to ask a favor. We're working on a new project and we would love your advice. Takes less than a minute. Thanks. Tap that link right there. I don't say click, I say tap. So this one, I've definitely done a lot of testing on the message that goes in that spot, and I have found that that actual message gets the highest rate of return. Sounds kind of crazy, but as you can see, it's nearly 8% of the people have clicked. Okay, so then I'm going to go back again. What I do next is I take the lists of people that have clicked, and I merge those together, and then I do a series of text messages after that, and you can see here the dates. So this is the first one I sent out, was the high blood pressure story. Now this obviously wasn't the same list because I had other lists. See, these are the other lists that I had. There were 9 other lists of people that combined 405 people that had clicked through on that same message I just showed you previously. Of those people that clicked, I had 6% opt out. I had 9.63, almost 10% people clicked the link right there. It's 10% clicked the link. This is the message. Great news. One of our clients, Jeff, high blood pressure, ordered fast and his numbers have dropped. Read. It's not even like complete sentences, right? But it's telling them to click that link so they can read the testimonial, and they did, because 39 people did that. And I will tell you that that number has actually been climbing since I sent it out. The next text message went out the very next day, almost 24 hours later. And that message was stories number 2. And you can see that the number dropped to 386. So I had 4% more opt out. I had 9.5%, nearly 10% actually clicked again. And this message is, we're pretty happy. Here's why. Daryl in California just started with us. He's been following our system, and I just found out he has improved mental clarity plus less pain and more energy. Read Daryl's story. Okay, pretty exciting. The next one here, number 3, that went out. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I just clicked on the wrong one. I think I clicked on number 2. Let me click on number 3 story right here. I went a little bit out of order, so it threw me off a little bit. Here we go. I had only 2.74% opt out this time, and this time I had 8.5% click, which is 31 people clicked. And this message was, suppose you had thicker hair. Read Summer's story. That was a story about a woman who was using our product and got thicker hair. And then the last one went out yesterday at 7:20. I'm sorry, at 8 p.m. So these times are kind of close in the evening. And I had almost 3%, not quite 3% opt out. 8% clicked. That's awesome. So 29 people have clicked there. And this message, hey, I'm pretty excited. Let me tell you why. One of our clients, Shar, just started with us. She's been doing a great job following each step of our system. And I just found out she has pain relief, weight loss, and more energy. Read her story here. So there you go. So what I was trying to share with everybody was strictly a process that I was going through and bringing people through. So those people that have clicked and actually have gone through and taken a look at the page, what I'll do is I'll download each one of those lists and overlay them together, and then I'll call those people, because if they've clicked, they're clearly interested, and then I'll do that whole process again. So I'll start right with that 998 list, and I'll pull those people all the way through to go back through and send them the stories that I just did. My intention is to send out one story every single day, arriving around 8 p.m. Eastern time, so that I can get people engaged and getting them really good information. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope that this was helpful.